Hello everyone, welcome to Kakao's Hideout. I am Kakao Konemi. Today I'm going to do a video reading for Capricorn. Again, I must inform you that I've been very busy with the reading, so unfortunately it's February and I'm still on the 2020 forecast. But anyway, better late than never. So there have been so many readings for 2020, and I've also tried to claim all of the gifts that I've received from my uh, long-term clients. So luckily for you, Taurus, Taurus, Capricorn. So maybe you're thinking about the Taurus, but I don't know, for some reason I just said Taurus. So for you, Capricorn, I'm going to use my brand new Witch's Tarot that has been sent to me by Cheska. Hello, Cheska. And the Oracle, Wisdom of the Oracle card that is that I've has, that has been sent to me by Jessica as well. So I'm going to format the spread. So I'm going to start with an Oracle card, and then um, we're going to proceed with tarot. So Oracle will be the like a major, uh, like the general energy of the reading with each and every zodiac sign. So um, I I don't know if you can hear the waves. It's actually high tide right now, and we're near the beach. So I hope you don't mind the sound of the waves. Just imagine that it's my background music or my background sound. So um, yeah, this is going to be your 2020 with each and every zodiac signs. And if you have any suggestions for future readings, choose a number readings, then don't hesitate to comment down below. Okay, Capricorn. Let's ask the oracle what is your 2020 or how is your 2020 going to be with an Aries? Regeneration. So in traditional tarot, this may mean for me either death or no. This is Tower card because when you say it's death card, it's like a total termination of a situation or a relationship or whatever that has been built. But with regeneration, if you're going to compare it to Tower card, regeneration is just like a phoenix trying to uh, reborn itself from the ashes. So that's what I'm sensing here. Just like the Tower card, you have to rebuild after the tower's been struck by lightning. So new ideas, maybe new connection. Maybe you have been in a fight with an Aries. Perhaps maybe there is some sort of a conflict before, and both of you are learning from the experience and you're trying to regenerate or to fix your connection, your relationship together. So take it however it resonates. Now, what's the best thing to do about this? Oh no, the regeneration has got something to do with King of Wands reverse. So maybe there is a situation wherein both of you are stuck in a situation that you don't like. King of Wands is the versatile king, so versatile king. So most of the time, whatever situation you're going to present to a King of Wands, they're versatile enough to actually come up with an idea with a solution, even if it's a spur of the moment problem solving. But in reverse, it seems like the versatility has been blocked. Um, Both of you don't have the vitality, the passion to start the regeneration, perhaps. Maybe there's been too many conflicts in the past, and both of you are very hesitant about reconnecting with each other. Now, let's see what's the best advice for this situation. Queen of Swords. So if you can help it, try not to be hostile towards Aries. Or if Aries is being very harsh towards you, Capricorn, just ignore it. You don't need the negativity that this connection is going to provide you. And another advice is Three of Cups. Try to reconnect or reunite with people who is the exact opposite of Queen of Swords. As what I've said, you don't need the negativity. You don't need the toxic energy. Then come up with people who are going to provide you with positivity and optimism in your life and in your situation. And if Aries is not that type of person, then let go. And or maybe there's also a possibility that if there is too much negativity between you and Aries, Capricorn, might as well try to bring friends in or try to invite or try to attend a party that both of you may be invited and concentrate on the good thing, the celebration. You know, it's like a friend's birthday party is coming. You know that Aries is going to be there, and you don't feel like going, but you go anyway. And then this harsh Queen of Swords reverse comes up, may it be from you, may it be from Aries, take it however it resonates. But the Three of Cups is, as an advice, for me, it feels like the cards are telling you to concentrate on the drinking, the party, the singing, the dancing, and maybe pretend that Aries or whoever is hostile is not existing. So if you, Capricorn, is being hostile or is planning to be hostile towards Aries, then don't. It's not going to do you any good. So there. Now, if you're going to do just that, possible outcome is karma. So whoever has been dragging the situation into the most negative part of the situation is going to get what they deserve. What else? The Magician. So whoever is trying to manipulate the situation in order to get back to whoever they want to get back to. So if, let's say for example, Aries is manipulating you, Capricorn, into doing something to maybe ruin your reputation or maybe to make you look bad in the public, then it may work, the manipulation may work, but karma's here. So this is the moon card. Or is it? No, it's 20. 20. Magician is 1. So if it's 20, just a moment. Was it the world? Just a moment. I forgot. Oh, judgment. So yeah, judgment. Whoever is doing something bad will receive a punishment, and whoever's been doing good will receive a reward. So just make sure, Capricorn, even if it feeds your ego, your pride, do not try to avenge whatever uh, cause that has been ruined by your connection with Aries. So there. That's for you, Capricorn, and your connection with Aries for the rest of 2020. Let's proceed to your 2020 with a Taurus. Okay, so let's proceed to the Oracle. Your 2020 with a Taurus. How is your 2020 going to be with a Taurus? Today is February 2, 2020. If you're going to take all of the zero in the year 2020, it's 2222. So, for some reason with Taurus, um, I've noticed that. So maybe there's a partnership going on. 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 is equals 8. So maybe there's a bond that's going to um, I'm feeling like it's going to be reignited or reassured with the Taurus. Let's see. For 2020 with the Taurus, round and round, just like number 8, round and round. So they're round and round. So this may be a stagnant situation, or this may be a promise that you thought it's going to break, but it's not going to. But let's see, to clarify round and round, clarify the oracle card, please. Okay, this card wants to flip up. Nine of Swords. So this has got something to do with worries, anxieties, baseless, I know, not baseless, more like anxiety that has no basis at all in the situation that you are in, Capricorn. So maybe because of your anxiety, because of your worries, that maybe you're not going to uh, get the goal, you're not going to achieve anything if you're going to start whatever project you have in mind, maybe with Taurus, for Taurus, or against Taurus. It seems like you're not accomplishing anything at all. That's why it's round and round. You just think of a plan, then you get worried, you get anxious about it, and then you don't do nothing about it, and then you come up with another plan, then you worry about it, and then not do anything about it. Just round and round. Now, what's the best thing to do about this? This is Five of Pentacles reversed. So, Five of Pentacles upright is being left out in the cold. Reversed is you have to let go of what is available, easily. You have to let go of the things that are easy access for you, Capricorn, especially regarding Taurus. But you know deep in your heart it's not actually a source of stability. So try to let go of the fear, the anxiety that one day you're not going to have anything for yourself, especially about money. So if there is a source of income, uh, I was about to say Capricorn, Taurus. Um, if there's a source of income, Capricorn, that you think will suffice, but you know in your heart there is a more, what's the word? There's a bigger source of income, bigger business, bigger investment, but you're just too anxious to try, then Five of Pentacles reverse as an advice is to is telling you to look for that source of income that for some reason it's going to change your life for good. So if your situation, especially your financial situation with the Taurus Capricorn right now is hanging by a thread, then if you're going to let go of your anxieties, there's a big possibility that you're going to find a source of income that's going to be stable, long term, and what else? King of Swords reversed. There's a possibility that you will be able to get rid of someone who's trying to sabotage your money. King of Swords reversed is a ruthless enemy, someone who's scheming, someone who loves to sabotage a competitor's business. So maybe this is an enemy, maybe this is someone narcissistic, someone who doesn't want anyone to have bigger business than they do, or to have more money than they have, more luxurious living than they have. So maybe you're quite um, threatened about this King of Swords. Maybe this person has been doing this to you for so long. It's like the oracles say, the situation has been going round and round, and you don't know how to get out of the routine, or get out of the the cycle perhaps. But another thing is that you have to stick to what you think is going to give you stability, maybe by being the King of Swords yourself. So if this enemy has been doing this sabotaging, this scheming against you, Capricorn, maybe over the years you've learned how this person does things towards you. I'm not saying that if this person is a swindler, you're going to swindle. Or if this person is a thief, you're going to steal. What I'm trying to say here is that there is something about his tactic that may be helpful if you're going to imitate it, and then you're going to give this person the taste of his or her own medicine, the taste of his own poison. So try to ponder on that. Maybe there is something that you can come up uh, based from what he did before. That maybe if you can flip the situation so that this person is going to learn your lesson, learn his lesson, then who knows? Now, if you're going to do just that, possible outcome is Queen of Swords reversed. Someone is going to back this King of Swords reversed up. So do not. Um, so try to be careful about scheming against an enemy. There's a big possibility that someone around you is going to, you know, reveal or disclose your schemes or disclose your tactics. So whatever it is that you're planning against Taurus, for Taurus, or with Taurus, don't talk to anyone about it. And possible outcomes number 2 is Seven of Cups. So there will be no confusion as to which among the options being presented to you um, is the one that you're going to take. So yeah, it's more on gathering your courage. And it doesn't mean that an enemy had been winning for so long. There is no way that you can win against this person, especially if this person has been doing really, really bad things against you, Capricorn. So yeah, think things over. Now, let's proceed to your 2020 with a Gemini. Let's consult the Oracle. How is your 2020 going to be with a Gemini? Here and now. And here and now Oracle card has got something to do with Two of Swords, confusion. Maybe you're being required to come up with a decision, like here and now, like right away, a spur of the moment kind of decision, and you hate that, Capricorn. You stick to the plan. You hate it when the plan's ruined and everyone's not doing according to what has been written down, what has been recorded. And let's ask, what is this Two of Swords all about? I'm going to use the Sasha Fenton deck for this one. What is this Two of Swords all about, please? Four of Swords reversed. So maybe, um, oh, okay. So there's a big possibility that you're being bullied by someone to take a rest, relax, chill, reward yourself after uh, a hard work uh, that you've accomplished. However, Four of Swords reversed here is an indication that you cannot do that because you know that there is a lot of other things that you need to do. So there is a confusion between wanting to relax, wanting to reward yourself, at the same time wanting to accomplish everything because there might be something that needs more attention. So there's paranoia here in the cards. And maybe Gemini has been bullying you into maybe travel, eat out, relax, go to a spa, travel. Now, what's the best thing to do about this, Capricorn? Ten of Wands, acknowledge that this is a burden. And what did I picked the Oracle card, so yeah, might as well proceed. What is this Ten of Wands, please? Capricorn. Flexible. So acknowledge that being flexible in your situation is a burden to you, Capricorn. Because you're the black, white kind of person. And these cards are telling you to stick to the gray area. And you're not that type. You're like, if it's responsibility, I'm going to finish it before I play. If it's play, I'm going to um, I'm going to use all of my time, my free time, to play before I work. That's how you roll, Capricorn. But this is finding relaxation within the duties, within the chores. But you have to do it. It's like the cards are saying that you can actually do it. Now, what's the best thing? If you're going to do just that, possible outcome is. Oh, okay. Six of Cups reversed. Okay, two cards flipped. This is Seven of Pentacles upright. So you will be able to see if it actually works, and then um, you will be able to move on from the usual routine. So maybe Gemini is going to teach you to work and have fun at the same time. Maybe you're too serious with work. Maybe you're too strict about work. And Gemini is going to spice things up. That's what they do. So they're good with that. Maybe Gemini is going to make you, loosen up a bit. And the cards are saying you have to let yourself do it. Yeah. To lighten the burden, I guess. So there, that's for you, Capricorn, and your 2020 with the Gemini. Let's proceed to your 2020 with a Cancer. Let's proceed to the Oracle card. How is Capricorn's 2020 with a Cancer? How is Capricorn's 2020 going to be with a Cancer? Tick-tock. Time's ticking. It seems like you need to hurry. You need to come up with a solution right away, and this has got something to do with Four of Cups upright. So maybe there's an option that you just dismiss it. You don't feel like doing it. You don't like it. You're not having it. But time is ticking. Come up with a decision now. These are the options, but it seems like the options given to you are not belonging to any of your choices. And you're like, no, hell no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. It's not something that's going to make me happy. That's what I'm sensing here. But there is a tension, there's a pressure in the situation because time is ticking and it seems like you're the only one that people are waiting for to come up with a decision. Now, what's the best thing to do about this, Capricorn? The Empress reversed. Stop comparing your situation to others. And Three of Cups upright. So, I'm also sensing like a mother figure here who's been maybe a little bit insecure about something. And it seems like you're tired of explaining your side of the story, your part of the story. And no matter how much you explain yourself, this empress, this queen of, this mother figure is still asking you why. But you already explained yourself. It's just imagine this. It seems like this person, this mermaid, is inquiring why. Can you explain yourself? And you're like, I already did. You're not listening. And then the advice is to not let this mother figure, if it's a friend, there's a possibility that this is a friend who's very envious. The type of friend who's going to make everybody think that he or she is the victim in the situation, when in fact everybody helped him or her. That's the type of friend I'm seeing here. Um, the Empress is always about someone who's very nurturing and motherly. In reverse, it seems like she's the baby of the group, and she'll throw tantrums if things don't go her or his way. So, if this person has been draining your energy, for some reason, Three of Cups, there's a it's it's actually similar to Aries. You know that instead of being negative towards each other, you have to ignore Aries. In this case, if this person is going to play the victim card again, still we have to ignore. This is the same card that came up on your Aries connection. So yeah, stick to the people who loves you. Stick to the people who's not going to make you look bad in public. Celebrate whatever it is that you need to celebrate. Reunite with people that uh, you're actually emotionally you feel that you're emotionally secure with them, and then do not allow this Empress reverse to ruin your mood or ruin your day, your situation. Also, if you are the Empress reversed, do not allow your mood swings, because there is something happening that needs your final decision. So if you're going to attend an event, a party, and there's an important decision you need to make about something, and then suddenly you're in a party and you're ruining everybody's mood because you're not liking the options being presented to you before you went to the party. So it's like try to contain your negativity. If this is you who's being negative about something, try to contain your negativity, or might as well, if you would like to concentrate on the things that's not going your way, might as well try not to attend a party and ruin everybody's moods. So that's what I'm sensing. So if you are the Empress, do not allow yourself to contaminate the good mood of the people around you. Think things over if you need to, and alone. But if someone else, aside from yourself, if this is a friend or a family figure or a mother perhaps or a motherly figure, is trying to make you look bad and trying to, you know, spread his or her negativity, then do not allow them. Go out and have fun, celebrate on things that you need to celebrate, and do not allow this person to ruin your mood. Now, if you're going to do just that, possible outcome is Wheel of Fortune reversed, clarified by Page of Swords reversed. So if you're going to do just that, yeah, you won't be able to ruin other people's moods. You won't be able to, lash out. on your friends, perhaps. This is someone who's very tactless, brutally honest, and totally hurtful with his or her words. Page of Swords reversed. And Wheel of Fortune reversed is uh, the lack of change, lack of progression or transition in a situation. So if you're feeling very negative because something's not going your way, then don't go out. Don't attend anything. So you won't be able to lash out on people who doesn't know what your situation is. So there. That's for you, Capricorn. If you like a part of the video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Now let's proceed to your 2020 with a Leo. 2020 with a Leo. How is your 2020 going to be with a Leo? Okay. Thinker. And what else? This thinker person, maybe you or somebody else, or Leo, has got something to do with Temperance reversed. So there are priorities that needs to be sorted out. May it be with Leo, for Leo, or against Leo. So take it however it resonates. Now, let's clarify the Temperance reversed. What is this priority all about? What needs attention? Clarify the Temperance reversed, please, for Capricorn and Leo. Three of Wands upright. So options. Something's out there that needs to be seen and be evaluated. So yeah, maybe there are options regarding something. One is about travel, expansion, and adventure. So maybe there's an option to go out with a Leo, explore new people and places, experiences with a Leo. And you're thinking so hard, how are you going to uh, do that? That exploration with Leo, because there are a lot of obligations that's weighing you down, and you seem to need to sort out your priorities first. Now, what's the best thing to do about this? Best thing to do about this is the High Priest reversed. So there's something that you need to do that is totally out of the usual things that you do. So maybe there's something that's not fit with your situation. I mean, with your reputation. So maybe what I'm seeing here is okay. For example, you need to sort out your schedule because you're thinking so hard about this Leo. You want to go out with this Leo. You want to travel with this Leo. Have an adventure with this Leo. But in order to do that, you have to do something totally against your usual deed or your usual things that you do. And if you're going to apply that to the example, it seems like, let's say, for example, you need to sort out priorities, and you're usually not the person who just, you know, goes missing in the workplace, who just go, you're usually the one who's early in the office, does his work well, and then if you are absent, before you go on absence, You call your supervisor, you inform them what's your situation, that's why you cannot go to work. But in this place, in this case, it seems like you just need to, you know, not go to work and not tell anyone about it. And then people are going to think that you're not being you. You're not being the usual you. So that's a Hierophant, because Hierophant is about tradition. So maybe there's something that people know you about. It seems like when that trait comes up, you are the person that they think about, because that's you. It's like that reputation is connected to your name, and you need to defy that reputation in order to do this adventure with Leo, and explore the options with this Leo. And another advice is Ten of Wands. So maybe this has got something to do with work, with obligations. Maybe you've been wanting to travel with a Leo for so long, but you've always been you always choose work. I'm not surprised you're a Capricorn, but yeah, you always choose work. But for some reason, the cards are telling you this time try to maybe enumerate all of the things that you've missed because of this job, because of this obligation. Maybe in the workplace, people know you as someone who just do their job, period. And you do not complain. You don't usually complain. You try to understand as much as possible. But with the Hierophant reversed, it seems like you have to come up with a reason why you want to break free from the usual situation and try to relax and see other options. So if this has got something to do with a relationship, maybe you would like to explore your options with a Leo, and you're not usually you're not the unfaithful one, or you're not the one who actually strays. But in this situation, it seems like you have to enumerate all of the things that you don't like from maybe a current partner, or maybe from someone who's preventing you this exploration of options, in order for them to let you go in order for them to let you go. And it seems like you have to emphasize on the sacrifices that you've made in order to meet your obligations, in order to do what's expected of you. So maybe you've been working so hard for so long, you lose track of your love life, your 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 hobbies, whatever makes you happy, whatever recharges you. And then you're very eager to do something with the Leo, and then everybody's reminding you about an obligation, and you're like, I've been doing this all my life. Give me some respite. I'm not the usual one who's going to complain, but I'm complaining now. I've been carrying this burden for so long. Let me go. I have other options. I can go somewhere else. So there. And if you're going to do just that, possible outcome is, oops, okay, this one flipped. Eight of Cups reversed. So there is some sort of a sadness that you'll be able to let go of. Maybe you're sad because you're no longer going to be with this job, this person, this family member, perhaps. Whoever's been giving you the burden, there is sadness that you're going to leave that Ten of Wands behind. But I'm sensing some excitement on the new options. That finally I'm able to let go of that Ten of Wands. Now I'm excited to see what's next. And Wheel of Fortune reversed is an indication that you will be able to tackle whatever needs to be changed in your situation that has been stagnant for so long. And I'm really sensing it's about love life. So there. That's for you, Capricorn. And your 2020 with a Leo. Now let's proceed to your 2020 with a Virgo. 2020 with a Virgo. How is it 2020 going to be with a Virgo? Poised. Bottom of the deck, Yang. Like yin and yang. So the bottom of the deck is yang. Now this poised oracle card has got something to do with Four of Pentacles reversed. So there's something that you're not letting go, and with the oracle card poised, it seems like you're preparing to let go of it. And to clarify Four of Pentacles, let's see what is this that you're going to let go aside from money. The Sun. So something that's going to give you happiness. So maybe you've been hesitant to let go of money, material, property, but you tend to think that the more you cling on to that material, to that money, to that property, the more you're preventing your happiness to come in. And now you're being poised. It's like you're preparing to let go. If you're going to take a look at the picture, she's like scattering all that stars out there. She's like, I no longer need this. Yeah. So maybe you're preparing to let go of something that you've been holding on for so long. May it be a relationship, may it be money, may it be connection with a business partner. Take it however it resonates. Now, what's the best thing to do about this situation? This is Three of Wands reversed. There's some sort of a failure of recognizing an option. Maybe there is something or someone that you've chosen before and you thought that it was the best choice, but it wasn't. But Three of Wands reversed is a retry card, so maybe you're trying to look back to the options that has been given and choose something or someone else in the situation. And clarifying Three of Wands is Six of Swords reversed. So Six of Swords, if you're going to take a look at it, the person is leaving. Reverse, it's like I'm about to leave, but no, wait, something's up. Something needs my attention. Someone needs my attention. So maybe there is someone that you've left before. Um, Maybe for some reason I'm not sensing that it is Virgo. For some reason I'm sensing that Virgo knows about it, but it's not actually Virgo that you've left behind or that you're trying to leave behind. But for some reason I'm really sensing that Virgo knows everything about that option that you've not chosen. Like Virgo knows the details that there are options before, but there's something that you like, or maybe someone that you liked, Capricorn. You did not choose that person, that situation, that thing, and then you settled for something that you thought is the best option, but it wasn't actually. But still, you made it work. You clung into that person or into that situation, but now you realize that you're being enlightened. This is the sun. That the more you cling to that situation, the more you're going to worsen the situation. and now you're preparing yourself to let go. And now the advice is to go back. This is someone who's leaving. Reverse. This is someone who's about to leave, but no, he's not going to do it. So this the placement is in the advice. So your advice to go back. Go back to the option. Maybe the one that you did not choose is the best one for you. Now, I'm really sensing Virgo actually knows about the details of this story, but the the option and the one that you chose before that you thought was the best, I don't see Virgo belonging into that situation. Now, if you're going to do just that, possible outcome is Queen of Cups upright. Yeah, the more you stop yourself from moving on, if you're going to just go back, look back into the option that you've left, that you did not choose, then I feel that this is going to be something that will provide you emotional stability or emotional fulfillment rather than continuing on, moving on, and then you'll grow old with the shoulda, woulda, coulda thoughts inside your mind. So, yeah, try that person out, whoever that may be. So, that's for you, Capricorn. If you like the part of the video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Now, let's proceed to your 2020 with a Libra. Okay. How is your 2020 going to be with a Libra? How is your 2020 going to be with a Libra? Oracle card says happy, happy. So celebration, happy, happy. All that glitters is on the bottom of the deck. So maybe this has got something to do with money, luxury. Let's see. Happy, happy. Clarify the oracle card. Happy, happy for me, please. Okay, just one jumped up. King of Pentacles reversed. So yeah, money. So maybe there is something that um maybe you just proceeded towards a goal, but you don't actually know what you're doing. And Libra was like, nah, we can make it. Happy, happy. Let's party. Let's relax. Let's chill. But you're not confident about that move. You're not confident that you've actually known all of the angles of that situation yet. But you've proceeded anyway. Now, what's the best thing to do about this? Ten of Cups reversed. Look into the situation. Whatever it is, okay, Page of Swords reversed. Someone's watching you. Someone's observing what you're going to do next. That's why you need to figure out the aspects of your situation right now that you know. Oh, sorry. You have to figure out the aspect of your situation right now that you know you don't deserve. For some reason, I've picked up the oracle cards again, so I guess I need to clarify with an oracle card. Why is the Ten of Cups reversed here for Capricorn and Libra, please? Breathe. Okay, so I'm sensing that maybe Libra is the happy, happy one, and you're the one who's being left to handle the obligations. No one's helping you. And you need to let Libra know that you don't deserve this. You also deserve your own happiness. You also deserve your own party, your own YOLO, because you need to breathe. So maybe, yeah, maybe you've been working so hard and Libra had been relaxing so hard. So yeah, it's time to point it out that no, I'm not going to do that again for you. You've been doing the partying, I've been doing the working. Hell no. So yeah. Now, if you're going to do just that, point it out to Libra, possible outcome is this is the Chariot reversed, the lack of progress in a situation. Again, I picked up the Oracle card, so let's see. Let's clarify the Chariot reversed, please, for Capricorn and Libra. Building blocks. Truth be told. So, yeah, maybe you need to tell the truth that you're the only one building blocks and there is no progress in the situation because no one's helping you. So point out to Libra that you do not deserve this. You need some respite, you need to breathe. So there. That's for you, Capricorn. And that's your 2020 forecast with a Libra. Let's proceed to your 2020 with a Scorpio. Okay, Oracle cards. Can you please tell me how is Capricorn's 2020 going to be with the Scorpio? Oracle card regeneration. Okay, just like Aries. Regeneration. There is something that you need to build out of chaos, out of a bad news, out of a bad situation, and it has got something to do with King of Cups, emotions. Okay, so maybe you've thrown a tantrum before, you've had a nervous breakdown with the Scorpio, but you're trying to rebuild your reputation or rebuild your emotional stability by being calm after the storm, by knowing your mistakes, cherishing the lessons. So let's see what's the best thing to do about this. Knight of Swords, upright. Oh, by the way, I'm also sensing here another scenario is that maybe there is someone who is a Scorpio that, and then the High Priestess upright caught my attention. And then there's Six of Wands. I was about to say something about you helping a Scorpio from a very destructive situation, and you're helping that Scorpio to, you know, uh, be reborn from a bad situation. And then King of Cups. So maybe this has got something to do with emotional immaturity. There's something that's totally emotionally hard to accept, but you were the one who made Scorpio look into the brighter side of the situation. That's why Scorpio became the King of Cups. So there, scenario one, maybe um, there is some sort of emotional uh, chaos with Scorpio, and you've learned your lesson, and now you're being the King of Cups. Or you, Capricorn, helped Scorpio regenerate himself or herself in order to be the King of Cups. So there, take it however it resonates. Now, the advice is Knight of Swords upright, clarified by the Eight of Pentacles reversed. So you need to quickly come up with a solution or an action or a plan towards something that is totally new to you. Something that needs to be worked on. Something you're not familiar with, something that you need to learn in order for you to work hard on it. So let's see. Let's see the outcome if you're going to do as advised. High Priest reversed. There's something that you need to point out to everyone, and it has got something to do with Eight of Cups reversed. Okay, so the overall energy. There is some heartache. There is rejection, chaos. I'm always sensing chaos with the regeneration card. So yeah, chaos, and you've learned your lesson. You've learned your lesson. You've cherished your whatever it is that you've learned from this chaotic situation. Now you're calmer, and um, maybe while this chaos had been going on, you weren't working hard on something that needs attention. And now that you're the King of Cups, you've moved on, you've learned your lesson, and you've grown from the situation or the experience. You have to be eager. You have to come up with a solution to compensate the lost effort, the lost attention or time towards something that badly needs your attention. It seems like maybe everybody around you had lost their hope that you're going to be this King of Cups, to come back to your senses and execute whatever it is that needs to be done. But this is an indication that you're now okay, and you're telling everybody that you're okay. You're willing to learn what you need to learn in order for you to walk away from the sadness of the past and point out what you think is wrong in your situation and then fix it. So there. So maybe this regeneration had been happening with the Scorpio, or for a Scorpio, or because of a Scorpio. So there. Take it away, birth presents. Now let's proceed to your 2020 with a Sagittarius. Okay. Oops. Okay. Your 2020 with a Sagittarius. Oracle cards, how is Capricorn's 2020 going to be with a Sagittarius, please? Oracle card says mending. So maybe there was a difference, a fight, an argument, a disconnection of feelings that you need to mend with the Sagittarius. Let's see what's this mending card is all about. It has got something to do with the Eight of Cups reversed. So yeah, there's been sadness, some sort of a partnership that didn't work out well. Both of you were rooting for it, but it failed. You need to move on from it. Now, what's the best thing to do about it is the Fool reversed. Do not be too optimistic about something that you're not very familiar with. And Five of Cups reversed. I mean, upright. So yeah, before you try to jump off a situation that you think or you feel is easy for you, maybe to after this sadness thing, you come up with a decision that you're going to do something out of this sadness in order to let go of this sadness, in order to mend maybe your heart, your situation with Sagittarius. Before you do that, try to understand that there is something about your situation with Sagittarius that you're not totally um, informed about, or you're not totally aware. So, um, in this case, it seems like before you give up to Sagittarius, Capricorn, you have to look into the remaining, um, maybe remaining love, remaining concern towards Sagittarius. Now, if you're going to take a look at this, unlike the Rider-Waite Tarot, The 3 cups spilled is just right beside the cups that are still filled. So mermaid, or the subject in the card, knows that there is still 2 cups standing filled with water. Unlike in the Rider-Waite Tarot, the spilled cup is in front of the person and the filled cup is behind the person. So in this card, I'm sensing that you know that you still love Sagittarius, but you just don't know if you can actually make use of that 2 of cups. It's like you're still concentrating on this. You're saddened about this 3 of cups spilled. You're saddened about the differences before. You know that there is hope for you to come up with a compromise or a mutual agreement, but it seems like you're not in the mood to consider it this time. So before you come up with a decision that you're not going to use that 2 of cups ever, that you're not going to consider this 2 of cups ever with Sagittarius, the Fool reversed is a card for someone who thinks they know everything, who thinks that they're going to feel the same feeling or the same emotion until they die. So this is a warning that maybe Capricorn, you're angry, but do not let anger ruin your logic, your judgment, your fair judgment. So if you're angry, be angry, but do not come up with a decision on the spur of the moment or on the spur of anger. Or just to make things easier, don't finalize a decision while you're angry or while you're sad about this connection with Sagittarius. Now, if you're going to do just that, possible outcome is Page of Pentacles. A start. Um, this is good news about something practical. So maybe indeed you thought emotionally you're almost drained about your emotions with Sagittarius, but there is something more material, something more tangible that can actually compensate whatever that has been lost between you and Sagittarius. So do not finalize leaving Sagittarius behind, all because you thought everything was bad. So there. That's for you, Capricorn. If you like the part of the video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let's proceed to your um, 2020 with a fellow Capricorn. Okay, how is 2020 Oracle cards? How is Capricorn's 2020 with a fellow Capricorn? Exchanging gifts, exchanging favors, exchanging gifts. And this may mean gifts as in talent or skill, ability, capability, as much as it is material or money. So this exchanging gifts has got something to do with 2 swords. So maybe the gift that you're going to exchange is your views towards a specific situation, maybe advice about something. And to clarify the 2 of Swords, please, for Capricorn and a fellow Capricorn. It's Strength card. So yeah, advice in order to come up with a solution to strengthen your uh, your faith in the situation. So Let's see, what's the best thing to do about this? Page of Swords reversed. Do not allow negative thinking, gossip, or anything negative to ruin your judgment. So, Page of Swords reversed is the gossiping person, or the childish gossiping person. So, in this case, Capricorn, maybe there is something that you're very confused about, and you need Capricorn's strong advice about your next move. And Page of Swords reversed is an indication that there must be someone around you, Capricorn, right now, who's trying to feed you some gossips, rumors, and as an advice for me, you need to come up with, or you need to look for an evidence first before you believe anything that this person's saying. Maybe video recordings, audio recordings, written confessions, whatever. You have to make sure that whatever this person is telling you is correct and true, because there's a possibility that by the time you screw your situation up because you believe this person is going to deny whatever it is that they say, and it's not good. And I think the fellow Capricorn is the one that's going to give you a strong advice, the one with a logical and caring advice. And but there is someone aside from this fellow Capricorn that's going to give you rumors and gossips, and that person should not be listened to. Now, if you're going to do just that, possible outcome is Seven of Swords reversed. See? So Seven of Swords is the thief card, the swindler card. So you'll know why this person is feeding you gossip, is feeding you rumors. There is an hidden motive as to why this person is ruining your belief towards a situation or a person. Because there is something that they're trying to sneak out. There's something that they're sneakily doing behind your back, and it's going to be disclosed. So might as well seek for evidence, witness it first, hear it first from the person involved before you believe. Okay? So there, that's for you Capricorn and a fellow Capricorn. Let's proceed to your 2020 with Aquarius. Okay, Oracle cards. How is Capricorn's 2020 going to be with a fellow, no, with an Aquarius? The Oracle card says deep knowing, and this deep knowing has got something to do with Six of Pentacles, assistance, give and take, sharing your blessings, then deep knowing. So maybe this has got something to do with someone who's not asking for a favor, someone who's not asking for money, someone who's not borrowing anything from you, but deep inside you know that they actually need help. So maybe this is Aquarius, or maybe Aquarius knows that you need help, and for 2020 you're going to concentrate on how that help is going to be presented or sent to you. Now, what's the best thing to do about this, Capricorn? Nine of Wands, work hard. Clarified by Three of Swords reversed. So, work hard on moving on towards something that broke your heart. So, maybe Aquarius is going to be the person who can see through you, Capricorn. That maybe you're pretending that you're okay, but I mean, Aquarius is very intuitive, so maybe Aquarius is the one who's going to point it out that no, you're brokenhearted. No, you're sad. What's the problem? So maybe that's the 2020 general energy within Aquarius. And what you need to do is just um, work hard on moving on from that rejection, from that sadness, whatever it is that you need um, help about. For some reason, I'm hearing that there is someone who's hiding their heart failure, heart disease, that secretly they need help. Secretly, they're working on making their heart more healthier or more healthy. Or maybe someone is secretly preparing to have a bleh, have a heart surgery, Capricorn. Maybe this is you. Or maybe you're the one who's secretly helping, or maybe you're the one helping Aquarius secretly go to go through a surgery or an operation. Take it however it resonates. Um, anyway, whoever is trying to hide that they need help is going to be helped. Either you, Capricorn, is going to help Aquarius who is secretly problematic, or Aquarius is going to help you, Capricorn, about about a problem that you've been hiding from your family and friends. Now, if you're going to do that, allow this person to help you or make yourself help Aquarius, possible outcome is Five of Pentacles reversed. No one's going to leave you hanging. Knight of Cups reversed. So there is going to be a revelation up as to who is going to be loyal to you when you need help. And yeah, someone is going to stay and not leave you alone. Or whoever is needing help in the situation, maybe you, Capricorn or Aquarius, that person is going to know that someone is going to stay with them, and whoever is leaving the situation because of the problem will be revealed, and they'll be able to know the difference about whoever that they need to trust next time. So this secret problem, I'm sensing that this is advantageous to whoever is needing the help in order for them to find out who's loyal to them and who's not. So there. That's for you, Capricorn, and your 2020 within Aquarius. If you like the part of the video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Now let's proceed to your 2020 with a Pisces. Okay. Oracle cards. How is 2020 going to be with a Pisces? How is your 2020 going to be with a Pisces? Oracle card says happy, happy. Bottom of the card, here and now. So let's see. Clarify the Oracle card happy, happy for me, please. So happy, happy card. Okay, this card wants to come up. Has got something to do with Knight of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Wands. So someone is just going to be there when things are okay, when things are happy, happy. But when problems arise, then they're gone. So maybe this is just a moment. Let's clarify Knight of Cups upright. I mean reversed, please, for Capricorn and Pisces. The Devil reversed. So this is you, Capricorn. Okay, uh, so someone in the situation may be you, Capricorn, or Pisces, or maybe someone outside the connection just left the situation because everything's problematic. But the Devil reversed this year, so there's a big possibility that yes, they left because they cannot handle the situation, but at the same time, um, it's like a good riddance kind of situation. Like yes, they left, but yeah, good thing they left. That's what I'm sensing here. And now you're happy. So, and there's also upon seeing these two, I've heard that there is some sort of an addiction, alcoholism, Knight of Cups, that someone finally let go of. Maybe someone's alcoholic. Maybe Pisces is an alcoholic. They finally learn how to be sober. Or maybe it's you, Capricorn, who's very much of an alcoholic and you finally let go of alcoholism. There's someone who thought that when they leave, it seems like someone's leaving and they thought that when they leave they're going to be missed, but they're actually not going to be missed. So take it however it resonates. So maybe it's you, Capricorn, who's very grateful that this person is no longer within the situation, or maybe Pisces is feeling the same way towards you, Capricorn, or maybe you and Pisces are aiming to get rid of a person outside the connection or relationship. Take it however it resonates. And finally, that person gave up on the situation, and you and Pisces are both relieved that that person finally got it, that he or she finally understood that he or she is not wanted in the situation, and you're happy with Capricorn. I mean with Pisces. So take it however it resonates. Now, what's the best thing to do about this? What's the best thing to do about this situation? The Hermit reversed, clarified by Five of Cups. There's still sadness though. Seems like someone is bottom of the card, Ten of Pentacles. Oh, okay. Ten of Pentacles clarified everything. So it seems like the one who left was actually someone that maybe you or Pisces was rooting for. Maybe you, Capricorn, let go of an ex because you can no longer take the situation with that person. At the same time, you're sad because you were actually aiming to make it a long-term commitment, but they left. Or maybe Pisces have been feeling the same thing about um, an ex, same thing, that they were aiming that that relationship will last or will end up in marriage or something, but then they left. Like it seems like this happy thing is on the surface. Like, yay, they left, they finally got it, they're not needed, good riddance. But at the same time, um, it seems like whoever's been left behind, they're very sad at the same time, because that means they're not going to build the same relationship with that person anymore. So I'm seeing so many scenarios here. Maybe you, Capricorn, were the one who left, and a Pisces felt like it's a good thing, although he or she is a bit sad that you won't be able to have the same connection anymore, or vice versa. Or maybe there is someone outside the connection, uh, just like what I've said before. Maybe this person who left, maybe it's your ex, Capricorn, that you may be happy or you may be relieved that that person got it and left, but at the same time you're sad because the, the how do you say that, because you've actually wanted that person to have a committed relationship with you. Or maybe this is Pisces' ex who's being like this towards her. And although Pisces is happy that finally he or she is free from the usual toxicity with that ex, at the same time they were still sad that they're not going to have the same relationship anymore, that there will be no more chance for them to be in a committed relationship anymore. And what you need to do is this: Five of Cups, Hermit reversed. Do not allow the sadness, do not allow the loss of that someone who left you behind to affect your life, your important decisions. There's still Two of Cups left standing. There are people who still loves you even if this person left you behind. So it's either this is an ex for you, Capricorn, who is a Pisces, or you're involved with a Pisces whose ex is leaving. And you can't concentrate on the potential of the situation because someone left. Now, let's see. If you're going to do just that, try to concentrate on the positive part of the situation. And, always remember that there is someone outside this relationship with whoever this is living who actually loves you still. The Knight of Swords, you will be able to come up with a decision. You will be able to proceed to your plans. And that plan is to actually leave a situation that's restrictive to you. So between you and Pisces, I'm really sensing that there is an ex here who is no longer with you or Pisces. Just a moment. The advice is, okay. Here's another scenario. Your ex Capricorn is leaving, or you make that ex leave. You're on a happy mode. At the same time, you're sad because you're no longer going to have the same connection with that person again, the same relationship, and you have to start all over again um, with a Pisces, a mermaid, perhaps. But um, Yeah, it seems like you're happy and you're sad that someone left you. But what you need to do is seek help or seek support from the people that you've been ignoring all along, because Hermit Reverse is someone who's concentrating on the loss, and they're um, ignoring the people who loves them. They're this is a when this is an advice, it's a reminder that there are still other people who loves you other than the one who left, the one that you lost. So you need to channel your emotions towards the people who's just waiting for you to give them attention. So yeah, maybe it's either Pisces left you, you're happy yet you're sad because you're not going to have the same relationship or connection anymore, or someone left you, but you've been ignoring Pisces, who's just waiting around the corner for you to notice him or her. And if you're going to do the advice to concentrate on the Two of Cups rather than the spilled Three Cups, yeah, you will be realizing something. That there is something in your situation that's very restrictive, and now that you're free, you can now do everything that you want. So may it be with a different person, or may it be with Pisces, who's just waiting around the corner. When is Capricorn going to notice me? So there. Take it wherever it resonates, and sleepy, obviously. And thank you so much for the people who like, share, commented, and subscribe. If you have any suggestions, again, for choose a number readings or for other readings like this, just um, comment down below. And if you're feeling very generous, I'm going to post my favorite or my desired um, tarot and oracle decks. I actually have 3 tarot cards already, so I'll be concentrating on oracle cards. So there, that'll be all. Thank you so much for watching. Good night. Have a nice one.